What are the roots that clutch? What branches grow out of this stony rubbish? Son of man, you cannot say or guess, for you know only a heap of broken images. Where the sun beats and the dead tree gives no shelter, the cricket no relief, and the dry stone no sound of water, only there is shadow under this red rock. Come in under the shadow of this red rock, and I will show you something different from either your shadow at morning striding behind you or your shadow at evening rising to meet you. I will show you fear in a handful of dust.
Not even in Inland Empire, not even in his animation and online digital work, had David Lynch treaded so far. Yet still, in Part 8, a context is provided for the overwhelming forms, or at least a premise. Are these images what we would see inside the first atomic cloud, or is the explosion a gateway into something that can only be depicted indirectly, through these impossibly colored and billowing shapes? A trinity of ironies emerges when we consider that this swallowing and modernist montage and the all-too-human and concrete trauma of World War II accompany the most immense motherlode of fantastical mythology since Fire Walk With Me. At the heart of this paradox, as with so many of the peculiar quasi-contradictions in Twin Peaks, we can glimpse the partnership of Lynch and Frost. Frost has called this episode an origin story, and it certainly expresses his own fascination with history and its many examples of human hubris. Here we have a synthesis of the two creators, a fusion found in atomic fission, in stark contrast to the way these more split-apart auteurs would end the series. Of course, Lynch remained at the forefront for most critics and viewers, given Part 8's tour de force of direction. It's appropriate that we glimpse our first movie screen in the show's history, because television has never felt so overtly cinematic. Both the exterior and interior images of the cloud recall one of Lynch's favorite filmmakers, Stanley Kubrick, and the idea of a super-historical evolutionary origin story, as well as the shift from interstellar to human scale, recalls not just 2001: A Space Odyssey, but Tree of Life by Lynch's contemporary Terrence Malick. As the critic Michael Nordine argues, this sequence may even be a subtle, even subconscious rebuke of Malick's more stately approach, which Lynch is on record objecting to. Dazzling pictures evoke experimental filmmakers like Stan Brakhage or John Whitney. Even before Part 8 fully blasts off, its dancing woodsmen feel reminiscent of E. Ilias Mirage's Begotten, and when those woodsmen return, movie connections will only proliferate.